Good morning, Cindy. Good morning, everybody. The roads look good right now on a Monday morning. Just watching that Sumner Tunnel closure downtown. But for the rest of us out there, things looking good. Roads to the south, 95, Route 24. And same thing, roads to the north looking good on Route 3, 128, 93 out of Andover, all the way down to the Zakim Bunker Hill Bridge. Doug and Antoinette.
All right.
Quiet. We will ease into this Monday like we do the rest of them on the roads right now. A lot of green on the map. We are waiting for the Sumner Tunnel to reopen. It was closed all weekend. It should reopen in about 15 minutes or so. Again, roads to the north looking good. 93 right now getting through Medford. Your ride on Route 1 is nice all the way through Saugus, through Chelsea and onto the Tobin Bridge. Roads to the south will fill in first. We have about 45 minutes or so till we see things back up at the Braintree split, and a quiet ride now on the Expressway North. Antoinette and Doug. Right now it is quiet, and I mentioned the Sumner Tunnel, so we are watching things downtown. Most of our overnight work crews have picked up, and it's a nice ride on 93 southbound over the Zakim Bunker Hill Bridge into the O'Neill Tunnel. Roads to the south will fill in next. We'll watch them coming up 24, Route 3. The Braintree split eventually going to fill in about half hour. Sumner Tunnel still closed at this very second. Should reopen any minute now. Doug and Antoinette.
Hello. WCVB.com.
That's what we need on a Monday morning.
I
to wake
know.
us
Yeah.
up, right?
Nobody does it like North Shore Music.
Oh my goodness
Yeah,
gracious.
you didn't even have to tell us it was them. We know their
Knew it
wake-up
right
calls.
away.
I just want to get this right. Everybody's doing the Jailhouse Rock? Is that what it is?
Everybody.
Yes.
Oh, everybody's.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's the
And then
Jailhouse
you
Rock.
got a little stop.
Go.
All right. Let's go
Anyway.
Monday.
Our Monday's not going to be that exciting. Barely 50 degrees by the weekend. So we've got one warm day this week tomorrow. And then the theme is it's going to be on the chilly side.
And we're watching that Thursday morning commute.
Yeah, I got to be watching for it.
Okay.
I mean, at this point, I would say it looks like an elevation event,
All right.
but we'll keep you posted.
Those ice scrapers in your car. Just get them in. For you through the Sumner. Route 1A looks good. Same thing with Route 1. Pike looks good too. Still have that right lane closure where the cones are eastbound between BU and the Prue Tunnel. Route 2 very quiet though, as is the Pike. Pretty much the entire stretch from 128 to downtown. Take you 10 minutes. Heads up, red line riders. Just got word we're watching some 15-minute delays due to the late completion of overnight work near Alewife. Doug?
Watching on the Zakim Bridge, Katie.
Yeah, and this is the northbound side. So we had a vehicle kind of spin around and hit the guardrail there on the left-hand lane. It's tough to see, but you can see the tow trucks there. They're going to pull that vehicle out of the way. Again, this is happening on the northbound side, just outside of the O'Neill Tunnel on the Zakim Bridge itself, right before that exit out to Route 1. And we can see that the southbound side still doing okay. 11 minutes, 128 to downtown. Doug?
Katie, thank you.
The Zakim Bridge, Katie.
Thankfully, it just cleared moments ago, but there was that left lane block, so it did cause some residual delays on the northbound side getting through the Sumner Tunnel, the O'Neill Tunnel, and onto the Zakim Bridge. Now it's gone, so things are moving better, but the southbound side getting over the Zakim Bunker Hill Bridge into the O'Neill Tunnel from the north is starting to fill in. So we'll watch that right now. Also looking at roads to the south, they are filling in. 24 out of Brockton up through Randolph and the Braintree split all backed up, getting onto that expressway. Doug and Antoinette.
On a Monday, Katie.
Couple of things that I'm watching at just before 6 a.m. We've got a crash down in Rainham reported on 24 northbound at exit 20. That's Route 44 with about a quarter mile of delays leading up to that. Staying on 24, another crash coming in Randolph. This is actually a disabled vehicle now blocking the right lane. This is right by 93. Getting busy on the expressway. That drive time 21 minutes, Braintree up to Boston. And the delays on the red line, they've gone up from 15 to 25 minutes for the late completion of some overnight work. Doug and Antoinette. Now let's go left first out to the Mass Pike in Natick. We've got a disabled vehicle blocking the right lane on the eastbound side just after the Natick Service Plaza. No delays that I'm seeing just yet, but we probably, if that sticks around, we'll see them. 24 northbound got that crash reported in Rainham right at exit 20. That's Route 44. A little further north on 24, disabled vehicle with the right lane blocked at the split there at 93 in Randolph. And then we're up to 25-minute delays on the red line because of some late completion of overnight work. Doug and Antoinette.
Do it on our website, WCVB.com.
All right, everybody, let's rock.
So entertaining, those folks always. I'm
Always
sure it's an
awesome.
amazing show.
Best wake-up calls.
Well, you can wear your blue suede shoes today. Because it's not going to rain.
We all missed the memo.
With temperatures still a little cool, only around 50 degrees. So it's a one-day warm-up coming up tomorrow.
Nice little special that is. All right, thank you, Cindy. Debris in the roadway. All those cars drove over at 4 with flat tires, disabled vehicles there on the northbound side. Could just be some curiosity delays on the southbound side. Everybody wondering what's going on. And then trouble for those of you heading through the O'Neill Tunnel right now on the southbound side. We have a crash with the right lane blocked by South Station. So I'll watch the Zakim Bridge to see if things back up there. So far, 93 southbound seems to be moving well. 19 minutes from 128 down to that stretch. And then I am still watching this disabled vehicle in Natick with the right lane blocked on the eastbound side by the Service Plaza. Doug. Yes, bumps in the road on the northbound side of Route 3 in Bedford. Multiple vehicles pulled over and disabled with flat tires after striking some sort of debris that was in the roadway by exit 73. That's Route 62. Notice the southbound side has some delays. I think those are just curiosity delays, wondering why everybody's pulled over on the northbound side, because of course that's the side that doesn't have more traffic. Looking at 24 northbound, crash in the breakdown lane in Taunton on 24 northbound at exit 17 right by Padelford Street. Another crash in Freetown on the northbound side by North Main Street. And then figuring out more about this O'Neill Tunnel crash, camera showing me that it's right outside of the O'Neill Tunnel on that southbound side. Doug?
All right, Kate.
I-5 overhead on Route 3 northbound. I've been telling you about what the situation in Bedford. We've got at least 4 vehicles that hit some unidentified debris in the roadway a little bit earlier. Got some flat tires. They're pulled over. You can see a couple of them right here. State troopers on scene trying to help them out. It's not causing delays on the northbound side. You can see they're pulled off into the breakdown lane. It is kind of causing, well, we're just seeing probably the time of day, some delays on the southbound side getting through Bedford. But yeah, the northbound side, multiple vehicles. I think they got that debris out of the way, so you should be okay if you're heading north. We've got this crash in the breakdown lane in Freetown, 24 northbound at North Main Street. Cleared that one up in Taunton by Padelford Street. But 24, pretty tough ride, stop and go traffic all the way up to the split there in 93. And I will time out the rest of your rides. Just ahead, Doug and Antoinette. Pulled over to the side in Bedford on Route 3 northbound. We had at least 4 cars with some flat tires. They hit some debris that is still unidentified at this point, but hopefully it is out of the roadway. So not a fun start to the Monday for those folks. Quick check of the expressway. Some drive times, 36 minutes I'm watching. Braintree to Boston. It's pretty heavy for Monday at 6:55. Other side of the O'Neill Tunnel doing okay. 34 minutes from 128 gets you down to the Zakim Bunker Hill Bridge. And then out on the Mass Pike, 33 minutes between 495 and 128. Slowest through Framingham. 17 minutes after that, 128 to downtown. Taking a look out by BU. Don't forget about that right lane closure. It's cloudy, Cindy, and temps aren't going to change.
Could it be 2 dry weekends in a row?
Oh, unheard of. November. All right.
I'm not putting money on it. Thanks for making the eye-opener part of your day.